Imagine being locked inside an asylum, not because you harmed anyone, but because the people around you refuse to believe what you can see. In 19th century Paris, Eugénie is a young woman from a wealthy family. She is intelligent, outspoken, and completely different from what society expects her to be. But Eugénie also possesses a secret gift. She can see and hear spirits, including the dead members of her own family. For Eugénie, these visions are real, but to the people around her, they are proof that something is wrong with her mind. Her father is terrified that her behavior will bring shame to the family. He does not want to understand her visions or listen to her explanation. He wants the problem removed quietly. So instead of protecting his daughter, he sends her to the Salpêtrière asylum in Paris. Eugénie fights against the decision, but she has no power. Her father has money, authority, and the support of society. Eugénie has only her own word, and in that period, a woman's word is often treated as meaningless. When she arrives at the asylum, she is immediately surrounded by fear and confusion. The building is called a hospital, but it feels more like a prison. The women inside are watched constantly, controlled by strict rules, and treated as if their emotions make them dangerous. Some patients are confused. Some are deeply traumatized. Others are simply women who have been rejected by their families or society. Yet the institution places them all under the same label and gives them very little chance to defend themselves. Eugénie is placed under the supervision of Geneviève, the head nurse. Geneviève has worked at the hospital for many years and believes she understands how the institution functions. She appears cold and emotionally distant, but that distance is part of how she survives. Geneviève has learned not to question the doctors, not to become attached to the patients, and not to challenge the rules. She believes in order. She believes in science. Most importantly, she believes that the hospital is doing necessary work. But Eugénie immediately unsettles her. During their first conversations, Eugénie tells Geneviève that she can see the dead. Geneviève dismisses the claim as another symptom of illness. She has heard patients make strange statements before, and she assumes Eugénie is simply trying to gain attention or escape punishment. Then Eugénie mentions Genevieve's dead sister, Blondine. This changes everything. Geneviève has never spoken openly about her sister. Blondine's death left a wound that Geneviève buried long ago. She has turned away from religion and placed her faith in science because believing in anything beyond the physical world is too painful. But Eugénie knows details she should not know. She describes Blondine and speaks about the emotions surrounding her death. Geneviève tries to reject what she is hearing, but the words reach a part of her that she has kept hidden for years. For the first time, Geneviève begins wondering whether Eugénie might be telling the truth. The asylum continues operating as if nothing has changed. The doctors study the patients, make judgments about them, and decide what treatment they deserve. But the women are rarely treated as individuals. Their stories are pushed aside, and their pain is often interpreted as proof that they are unstable. Eugénie watches how easily the institution takes away a woman's dignity. Eugénie sees that the real danger is not only illness. It is also the system itself. The women are trapped because nobody outside wants to hear what happened to them. Their families have abandoned them. Their doctors speak over them, and the public treats them as entertainment. Despite this, the patients form small friendships. They share food, memories, fears, and moments of comfort. In a place designed to separate and control them, their relationships become a quiet form of resistance. Eugénie slowly becomes part of this hidden community. She also begins thinking about escape. At first, Geneviève does not want to help her. She is afraid of what will happen if she challenges the doctors. Her entire life has been built around following the rules of the hospital, and helping a patient escape could destroy her career and reputation. So Geneviève tries to convince herself that Eugénie belongs there. But the more time she spends with her, the harder that becomes. Eugénie is not behaving like someone who has lost touch with reality. She understands exactly where she is and why she was sent there. She knows that her family used the asylum to silence her. Geneviève also begins recognizing the pain in the other women. For years, she has seen their suffering without truly seeing them. She has treated their fear as a medical problem instead of asking what caused it. Eugénie forces her to look again. The central conflict becomes more than a patient trying to escape. It becomes a question of who has the right to define reality. If a powerful man says a woman is unstable, society believes him. If a doctor gives her a diagnosis, her own testimony no longer matters. And if her family wants her hidden, the institution can make her disappear behind locked doors. But Eugénie refuses to surrender her identity. She also finds support from her brother, Théophile. Unlike their father, Théophile cares about her and understands that she has been treated unfairly. But he is still trapped within the same society. He cannot simply walk into the asylum and take her home. The hospital has authority over Eugénie now. The only opportunity for escape comes with the annual Mad Women's Ball. The ball is one of the most disturbing traditions at the hospital. For one evening, the patients are dressed in costumes and allowed to mingle with visitors from Paris. Wealthy men and women arrive to watch them dance and behave as if the suffering of the patients is a form of entertainment. To the guests, it is a fashionable event. To the women inside, it is a strange mixture of freedom and humiliation. For a few hours, the hospital gates seem less important. The patients can wear beautiful clothes, listen to music, and interact with people from the outside world. But the guests are not there to understand them. They are there to observe them. The women become a spectacle. Doctors and visitors drink, laugh, and move through the ballroom while the patients try to enjoy their brief moment of freedom. As the night continues, the difference between the supposedly sane visitors and the supposedly mad patients begins to disappear. The people outside behave recklessly, while the women inside show compassion and awareness. Geneviève understands that the ball may be the only chance Eugénie will ever have. She contacts Théophile and begins planning the escape. The plan is dangerous. If the hospital staff discover what she is doing, Geneviève could lose everything. She could even be declared mentally ill and locked inside the same institution she has served for years. The hospital staff soon discovers what she has done. Rather than admitting that Geneviève helped a wrongly imprisoned woman, they turn the blame against her. Her actions are treated as proof that she has become unstable. The system protects itself by declaring another woman insane. Geneviève is committed to the same asylum where she once worked. She becomes one more patient behind the doors, another woman whose voice can be ignored. But the irony is that Geneviève is more aware than ever. She now understands the injustice around her, and she carries the knowledge that she helped one woman escape. Eugénie's life outside the asylum is not perfect. She has been separated from her family and cannot return to the world she once knew. But she is finally free to make her own decisions. She is no longer trapped in a place that defines her through a diagnosis. She can live according to her own beliefs and accept the gift that once made her a prisoner. Her ability to communicate with the dead was never truly the problem. The real problem was that society could not control her. The Mad Women's Ball presents the asylum as a symbol of a world where powerful men decide which women are respectable, which women are obedient, and which women deserve to be heard. Eugénie is locked away because she sees something others cannot. But Geneviève is punished because she begins seeing something everyone else refuses to acknowledge. The final message is deeply disturbing. Sometimes the people called mad are the only ones telling the truth. And sometimes the most dangerous place is not inside the asylum, but in the society that built it. What do you think? Was Eugénie truly dangerous? Or was her family simply afraid of a woman they could not control? Subscribe for more dark movie stories and psychological thrillers.